Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Fishing Planet Classic. And guys, the Christmas events have started yet again. It's been, well, the last time that we went through these missions, I was not able to finish them. And normally that happens. It seems like with time, we usually just come up short. And last year, believe it or not, we were almost done completely with the entire mission. Now, I did complete it in the Fisherman, but I have not completed it in this version. And it looks like all I have left, I've caught all the special types of fish, I've caught all the decorations for the tree, everything is caught except for this, on this one mission, the salmon harness, where it says travel to White Moose Lake and catch 8 antlered salmon to harness them in Santa's sleigh instead of his runaway reindeer. Now, we've got just one we have to catch. All the rest of them have been caught. So we caught 7 out of the 8 before the mission ended, or before the event ended last year. And once we get that, then we can summon the crystal fish, which means we can catch the mystic Crystal Burbot. I think I did that also on the fisherman, but we just need to harness the salmon and catch the Crystal Burbot, and everything else is done. We found Santa's sleigh, we delivered Santa's bag to the sleigh, and we decorated the Christmas tree. Everything's done, and I can get all this good stuff. I can get this rod holder that's a snowman shape and a Christmas tackle thermal box if I can complete all of this. So I get some pretty neat little bits of gear and some more demolition for the fireworks. But it's actually not too hard to catch them. It's just a matter of having enough fireworks, because the fireworks is what really lures them in, and having the right kind of bait and a lot of patience, because you're going to get a lot of other species as well. So this is the hardest one to get, the 22.05 pound. I mean, that's a big salmon. It's big for the antlered salmon. And I spent a lot of time trying to catch the others, but this one just kept eluding me that last time, and then the event was over, and well, you have to quit sometimes. But anyway, we are going to jump in here and see if we can't finish this. We now have plenty of time to do this. It's pretty small, and I think, guys, what I'm going to do is, once I finish this, if I finish this, I'm going to try to put this in a playlist for everybody from the very beginning of the event all the way to this point, and that way you can kind of follow along and see what you need to do to complete the whole thing. You can also go in and catch some of the just regular fish that are Christmas event fish. They're everywhere, and you can catch those special fish if you play those coins, the dunce, crappies, and all that stuff if you want to. So you can still take part in it if you completed the event. I kind of wish they would do a little bit more updates to this and add a few more things to it, just for people who have completed it. But we'll see. Maybe next year. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. I've already got everything. I've already got an advanced license that's unlimited, so I don't have to pay for anything there. Let's take a look at the decorations. See, I've already got the tree decorated. Santa's sleigh is already here. Hopefully, I tell you what, guys. Let's go back there, because I have run into too many problems with copyright issues lately. I might have to turn the music down if I can do that. Let's see here. Yeah, even though the music does add a little ambiance to it, Oh, shoot. You can't shut it off. You shut off the regular music, but not that music. Oh boy, that's not good. Alright, what we're going to have to do then... Now I'm going to turn that back on. Yeah, I have found out more than once, just recently actually, that, which one was it? I'm not sure. One of the games I was playing Christmas music, Jingle Bells, and it was copyrighted. Jingle Bells. No joke. I didn't even know it had a copyright. I think what we need to do is just get beyond that. That way we can't hear it so well. We can still see it. It's a nice little tree, nice little fire. You can also get gifts along the way, like more fireworks to help you out. And you can already see I've got markers set out. These are markers from last year, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look at the map. I bet you anything. No, I was sure it was probably one. Let's see if this is anything here. Atlantic salmon. No. None of the unique. I mean, plenty of the uniques, but none of the antlered ones. I might have taken them off. Sometimes if it's event fish, I'll take them off simply due to the fact that they're taking up my markers. Markers aren't cheap. Anyway, guys, let me go ahead and show you my inventory. I've got a lot of gear here that you can use whatever you want, but I try to stick with a size 4/0 to 6/0 hook. 4/0 being kind of standard for this particular lake and for that particular species. They really seem to go for these for the shiners and the large minnows. I would stick with that for the most part. As far as your baits, if you're doing bottom fishing, which I've got all these set up, I've got the 2 heavy chasers of different sizes. This each I think goes. That one goes to 56. That goes to 59. The humorous from the Halloween event at 72.7, and the McConsey at 81.6. It really doesn't have to be this strong. I mean, I could have gone a lot lighter. I've got the Equator Match, which is a pretty heavy match rod at 83.8. Again, everything is pretty standard at the 4/0 hook. 40 inches is a good depth. Now, that seems to be a good standard depth for most things. I've got the Thetis rod at up to 67 pound. I've got a crankbait. They do go for crankbaits. There's some other things that they do go for really well. They go for grubs. They go for, I think the shads. This minnow grub they should go for with no problem. The jelly shad they should go for, and that's kind of Christmassy. Kind of like see if they might go for it. The Santa Popper, I don't know. I wanted to try and see if they do go for it. If they don't go for it, I'm sure the pike will. But I'd like to give that a try. I know they go for the 12-foot crankbait and the 8-foot crankbait as well, but I don't think I have one here, do I? No, I do not. Yeah, I do. I have an 8-foot glow-in-the-dark, so either that'll work. That'll work. And we've also got, never tried the swim baits, but these triple runners, they should go for those. See how they do with those. And I've got the Jolly Spoon. They do go for single spoons, and that is a single spoon. Should work as well. Might give that a try for a while we're doing this. I think I've got a spinner in here. Yeah, the Jolly Bullet Spinner. They do go for spinners as well. Any of the bullet spinners should do really well. I have buzz baits here, but I don't know if they go for those or not. I don't think they do, but you know, we could always try it and see what happens. And on here I have a Merry Runner, which is a 19-foot one at 2/0, and it is a Christmassy lure. I've got this on this Tropicana. It's probably my heaviest rod altogether. It goes up to 88 pounds. Wanted to give it a try here, just to see how much easier it makes catching them. But anyway, that is the setup. We might get a couple of episodes out of this. I don't know for sure since we're so close. Might go really well. Might go a lot faster than I expect. Maybe we'll just catch a whole bunch of other antlered salmon, and might have to catch the last one in a different one, so we'll go ahead and see what happens. Well, let's go ahead and jump back in. I will tell you, you might want to check the peak times. As it is with event fish, they tend to do better in non-peak times. In peak times, you're going to catch other species. So you might get more bites during the peak times, but you're not going to get the fish you want. So we're going to start here and see how we do, and if it doesn't do well, we'll go to the peak, and then we might go to the lowest point down here and see how that does. Might even do some night fishing. But this is a good place to start. We'll get the rod pot set out. We probably won't get any bites until we set off those fireworks. But I'm going to throw it right out where that marker is. They tend to hover, whoops. They tend to hover in that general area for the most part. You can do it over further to the left, but you probably get a stronger chance of getting lake trout over on this side. And if you want lake trout, go for lake trout. There's nothing wrong with that. You might as well get a little extra cash while you're here. A little extra cash, a little extra XP. This is a really fun lake to fish. In fact, I will throw one out there just to see. I'm seeing some activity right out there. I'll throw a big minnow out there. That's a heavy duty rod right there. Now, for the fireworks, you need to go to your inventory, and this should be the ones that you have. I have a bunch. I don't know how I got this many. I think I got them gifted to me, honestly. A lot of my viewers have been sending me all kinds of these fireworks. Start with the 12 monkeys. I think the most powerful one is the 12 monkeys. Could be the squid proco. I don't remember, but let's start with that and see how that does first. We're already getting a bite, and I haven't even done anything yet. This may be just a regular salmon or something, though. I can't imagine we're already getting an antlered one. Yeah, we got a nice one. Trophy Atlantic salmon. Can't beat that with a stick. I guess you could beat it with a stick. Still, nice fish. Wasn't even trying for him. Now, you could also get the furry trout when you do this. But hit F. I think it's F. Maybe, I thought it was F. Let's see, that's the light. Ah, it's J. It is J. Alright. That makes no sense whatsoever. But I also figured out which one I can do with my glasses, too. It's supposed to help me see in the nighttime. We'll see if that doesn't help us. Yeah, this is the one that lasts longer. Not so much as a nibble. Can you believe that? Okay, we're getting another bite on that one again. Well, now we're getting bites. It's a little slow, I guess. There's our first trophy furry trout. Those are cool looking. Alright, let's get this one before he gets away. A little slow in the uptake there, I think. I think we got a lake trout there. I will tell you one thing. That is one thing if you're playing this with other people and they're firing them off, that will increase your odds. That actually will help you. Well, we're getting bites like crazy now, so that worked. Let's see what we got here. Another little furry trout, little bitty guy. Yeah, you will track both the furry trout and the antlered salmon both. There you go, another little furry trout. Cool. They're kind of cute, to be honest. Yeah, they're kind of like a mythical type of creature. I thought that was just something that Fishing Planet had come up with, but apparently up in the northern areas of Canada and everything, there's like a myth, kind of like a Bigfoot type thing. You catch furry trout in certain places, supposedly. Guess they really like it cold. Yeah, I think I might advance it to the peak just to see if we increase our odds a little bit. I wish you didn't have to reel everything in to do that, but you do. Well, there's another bite. Ooh, this is a big one. Fairly good size. Yeah, they're a little slow in the uptake there, but we're getting bites now. This is an antlered salmon, guys. There's our first one. Not big enough, but that's what they look like. Jeez, I am getting kinds of bites here. Furry trout. A unique furry trout. Now let's take a look at that. We gotta look at that, guys. There's our first unique furry trout for 2022. We'll keep him. Switch rods, darn it. It's too late. He got off. It's all good. We got plenty of bait, plenty of time. Plenty of time. That's unusual. Usually with an event I have no time left. It took me almost 2 years to get to this point. Playing this event each year. So it needs to be 22.05. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that last one was 21.5 pounds. It was close. It's actually very close. Let me check here now. my fish keeper here. Yeah, it was almost 21.5 pounds. So it is really close. That was actually pretty darn good. That would actually had fit in the third category had we been doing that at this time. So that was really good. Really, really good. Might try that Merry Runner just to see here. Let's throw a firework down. We'll throw another one over here. Maybe double our pleasure, double our fun. We'll try this Merry Runner. Yeah, I do know that the salmon go for this, and so do the lake trout, so thinking we have is a furry trout. He isn't very big. No, it's a trophy brook trout. Yeah, you don't get those too often over on this side of things. Usually you got to be over there. That's a pretty fish, isn't he? Look at the little pink spots. This could be just about anything, honestly. I think it is an antlered. I thought I saw an antler poke up. Yep, I did. He's way too little. Yeah, it seems like they're a little delayed in reacting. It used to be they would jump on that only while the fireworks are going off. Apparently they will do it for a little bit of time afterwards. It's another antlered. He's another small one. We got something on everything here. Not bad. What do we got here? Ooh, a burbot. There you go. There is a special kind of burbot in here that we need to catch later on. That is what the Crystal Burbot is. Interesting looking. It looks just like that, except it looks like he's made out of crystal. Just the way you would think. He's got some kind of a, I don't know, diamond cut look to him. There's a splake. I was hoping I'd get one of those. That's what I was talking about. There we go. That is a brook trout hybridized with a lake trout. You get kind of a mixture of the two of its features. You can usually get them right around in this area most often. Ooh. I was a little afraid that that thing was getting a little strong there. A lot of activity right now. They do get quite sizable here. Alright, we're going to try this a few more times. I am determined to see if this is going to get something. Well, I'm not going to have a chance because something keeps biting on these. I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm getting bites. Another splake. It's a trophy one this time. Okay, number 4. You're definitely getting the bites here. Let's see. Lake trout. Trying to make sure the tension's way down because it's been pushing at these. Here's some decent sized fish. Well, we've gotten something off of every one of these so far. Okay, let me see. That's the 4th one. Got a couple of splake, which was nice. I was hoping to get a few of those. I'm not sure if that was supposed to go in the 2nd slot. Yeah, that was. Okay. Now, let me see here. What have we got inventory-wise here that we could use? Haven't tried the arsonist yet. These probably won't last long enough, but I got a lot more of them. Let's switch them. Yeah, there's the 12 monkeys. Let's try that one. There we go. Not sure, but I might have one on that lure. Furry trout. Another unique furry trout. That's the 2nd one, just since we've been playing. A trophy furry trout. We're getting a lot of them. Yeah, I don't think they go over about 100 cash. So they don't bring a ton of cash, but they are kind of cool looking. No, there we go. We got something. Let's see what we got here. Brook trout. Ooh, okay. £22. Trophy Atlantic salmon. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some fireworks going in this. Let's see, let's place one of these. One of these. One of these. Now we're talking. Oh wow. Another unique furry trout. Getting a lot of those. 505. Yeah, I think what it is with these guys, they take off with it first. Try to snap the line. 15 pounds. Alright guys, I am back. I did actually have to leave for a little while and came back to recording. I've already got everything set back out. Yeah, I had to go to bed. It was actually getting too late to do any more with the recording. So we are back here and we are still going after these different antlered salmon. We're trying to get the furry trout, mainly the salmon though, for this particular mission. Haven't had a whole lot of luck with getting what we need. We've got quite a few of them, and we got one that was just about a half a pound shy. So close, so close. Now I can pretty much tell you this is a lake trout, judging from the size. That's a trophy. That's a nice fish. I haven't even had a chance to put the fireworks out. But yeah, you're going to catch quite a few of them that are not going to be part of the event. And that's not a big deal because that's always going to be XP and cash, and you can definitely use that. I also, before I got back, I went back to the main storage for my inventory and got some more, got a little more gear, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that real quick because honestly, the rods I had was way too powerful. In fact, I actually got one here that was a little more festive for the occasion called the Krampus horn, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I won that at some point. It was either that or something else, but I did get this from an event or from a DLC, but I think I actually won it. But I was thinking about trying some of these newts. That's some of the things I've changed in here. This is much lighter rod because the ones I had were just way too heavy. Yeah, I wanted to try this to get a little bit more casting distance. That's primarily why I did that. I also got the Rivertex Salamonster. Now that one actually is from a DLC. Yeah, I don't think you can just buy it outright, but I believe it's for the Alaskan DLC. It was an early one that I picked up 2 of these, and they're a nice mid-range rod. It goes up to about 42 pounds. Perfect for this particular lake and for the Alaskan river and stream, Kanik Creek or whatever it's called. And it comes with a decent reel, and I'm trying to keep everything using the fluoro line so that the salmon cannot see the lines, and fluorocarbon leaders for the same reason. So if anything snaps it, it's a good chance that we hooked into a pike because they can bite right through those fluorocarbon leaders. Another thing I wanted to try here, if I get a chance, I may not with all the activity that goes on, but I did bring one of the mini cranks because I wanted to give it a try out here. Let's see, where is that darn thing? I thought I brought one. Yeah, here it is. I got 2 mini cranks. These are 3/7 ounce. They pretty much can, I think on this one I can go down to 3/7 if I'm not mistaken. Is it this one? 3/8. So it's going to be still a little light, but I should be able to use it without too much of a problem. No, actually 3/7. That's a little bit bigger. Now I think I'm forgetting my math here, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm going to try a few things, a few odds and ends, just to see what we can do with it. But we're going to go ahead and throw some fireworks down because we need to get some fish here, guys. Now I'm going to probably be putting lots of cuts in these videos because, I mean, I don't want to bore you with catching the same stuff. But really, it's just a matter of rinse and repeat here. You just got to keep trying to lure them in. Alright, which one is that? That's the third rod. Yeah, that's really bringing them in now. I'm thinking this is a furry trout. No, just Atlantic salmon. Wow, we're getting good bites here, guys. That's good. That really set them off. I hope I don't lose this one. Oh, wow. Every rod got a bite. Trophy furry trout. Okay, that one's been going a little longer than the other one. Oh, wow. This one has some oomph to him. Whoa. Yeah, this one's got some serious oomph to him. I wonder... Yes! Yes! That was the one! 25.227. Way over what we needed. It's a personal record. That was what we needed, guys. That was the one. I don't even care about that timing out, honestly. Let's take a look at this fella. This was the one, and a personal record to boot. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's look at this fella. Now that's a nice... Well, too much sun now. That's a nice fish, guys. That is a nice fish. Yeah, we can get the little tree in the background there. We'll hide that. I am definitely getting a picture of that. That was the one. We got him. We got him. 687. And that mission is completed. So we got the mission accomplished. The salmon harness is done. Now we need to take Santa's sleigh to faraway lands. So what is next after that then? Alright. Let's see. Summon crystal fish. That's the new mission. Santa's sleigh crashed somewhere over Canada. Gifts and decorations are now scattered around the world. Let's save this Christmas by filling Santa's bag with lost gifts, decorating the Christmas tree, and catching antlered salmon to harness them in Santa's sleigh. Christmas magic will summon crystal fish that can be caught only during the holiday. Have lots of fun and adventures on White Moose. And these are the gifts we're going for. It's a rod stand, the snowman. I think it holds 2 rods based on... It's probably stuck in his arms, that's my guess. Get 12 bait coins, and we get a Christmas tackle thermal box. Now, since we last left, I did expand out my inventory at home because I just kept getting it filled. I've got so much junk. I need to go through it and just start really throwing stuff out. There's a lot of garbage in there, to be honest. But let me go ahead and make sure the mission is tracking. It is tracking. So we need to catch the Mystic Crystal Burbot in the next episode, guys. We've done everything else. And we've already seen that the sleigh is over here and set up. Got the tree going. I can't go too close again, like I said earlier, because if I do, we're going to get too much noise and too many possibilities of a copyright strike. That's irritating as all get out. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, subscribe, and I will be back with another episode of Fishing Planet Classic, the Christmas event for 2022. We are going to go after the Crystal Burbot, and I'm not exactly sure what we have to use to fish him out, but I think it's standard burbot fare, things like cut bait and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.